Hello, this is Keith, KC Design Concepts, Chief Engineer of Hyde Motor Works, and today I'm going to be playing with some superchargers. Yay! Yeah, I got a great job. Alright, so what we have here is these two right here are Eaton M122Hs, roughly 2 liters of displacement. They're positive displacement superchargers, which means for every full rotation of the rotors slash pulley, they will move 2 liters of air from the inlet to the discharge, hence positive displacement. These operate differently. Superchargers are horrible at sucking in air. The reason is because they are a passive intake in a way. What happens is, as the rotors, as you rotate the supercharger, the rotors separate and create a void in between there, and where atmospheric pressure will hopefully go in and fill that void before it turns around until the inlet ports are now closed off. And then what they do is they move the air around the outside of the rotors, and as they do that and they come together first at the rear, they move the air forward as they move forward. They kind of remind me of a twin screw, like 2 screws coming together, but they're mirror image rotors. I got a bug in here. So they're not really great at sucking in air, but they're great at blowing it out. And that's because the air is trapped, and as the lobes of the rotors come together, they force the air out from inside those pockets to the discharge in the bottom, or some of the later ones, they discharge out the top. Some of them have an inlet in the front, they discharge at the back. You can change the configuration of where the intake and outlet is. Now we got that straightened out. Positive displacement, turbos, and centrifugal superchargers or internal compressors. This is where the twin screw comes in. The twin screw, kind of similar to these, but they don't have, it's not a mirror image rotor. There's on this one I believe is a 3 male lobe, and then it has a 5 on the other side, if I remember correctly. This is a positive displacement, and it's also an internal compressor. Once it draws the air in on this particular one, this is a 2.8 liter liquid cooled twin screw, and once it draws the air in, they come together, it blocks it off in the back, and as they come together and they twist, that compartment where the air is gets smaller and smaller, so they're actually compressing the air within the screws. So positive displacement, and it also compresses the air within the screws. And then once it gets around to the bottom here towards the front, that's where it discharges a puff of air out. And you can actually kind of hear it if I lift it up and spin it. You can kind of hear a little pop, 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 pop. That's the burst of air being released after it's compressed, and that's just spinning it by hand. These won't do that. These just move air from here to here. That's it. They don't compress it. All right. This is something else that we developed. This is our adapter plate, so that way this supercharger can be used on our M1 KC kit as well as our Black Kaiser. All the supercharger kits that we already developed for the M122H and the 2.3 TVS, the Twin Vortices series from Eaton, which are more efficient units than these, less parasitic losses, higher boost, lower IETs. Eaton really pushed the Roots technology, I think, pretty much to its limit with those. Great superchargers. I ran 26 pounds of boost out of mine on track days, even hot track days. These right here, realistic, 16 pounds of boost you can do pretty consistently. If you go up to 18 or try to go higher than that, they do start to get pretty hot. But 16 pounds of boost, and all three of these, even the TVS, instant boost. As soon as you hit the throttle, you have instant boost and instant power. There is no lag. There is no waiting for nothing. It's almost like you have an imaginary string going from your accelerator pedal to your boost gauge needle. I guess I'll do another video later on. We're working on the inlet portion of this right now. We're developing that because we're trying to make it as close to what the M122H and the 2.3 TVS inlet is. So that way it's more of a direct plug and play for our other kits that already use these superchargers. And we're going to keep working on it, try to make everything fit, make everything as universal as possible, as always, and something that you can plop on in a weekend. We also have the 2.1 liter twin screw, which is a little bit shorter than this one. It's still quite capable of 30 pounds of boost as well, with the right pulley set up on it. Alright, I guess that's about it for now. Everybody take care, be safe, and have a supercharged day.